Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and today we have a lot of Call of Duty news to cover, specifically news for Vanguard, which is, in a lot of people's eyes, too little too late. We'll be covering that here in a moment, and then Black Ops Cold War, the older game, which is seemingly getting more content, which is definitely pretty interesting. So let's go ahead and show this. We have Treyarch content in 2022. This is an official blog post over on the Treyarch website, where basically they're talking about all the stuff that Treyarch is going to be doing in 2022. First and foremost, a round-based zombies map is going to be coming to Vanguard. To quickly summarize this right here, they're going to be adding a round-based map to the game, but they don't expect it to actually appear until after Season 3. Keep in mind, we're still in Season 2 right now, so when Season 3 comes out, we're going to have Season 3, the initial launch, then we're going to have Season 3 Reloaded, and then Season 4 is eventually going to come out, and Season 4 is when you can probably expect round-based zombies to be added to Vanguard. And what they're saying here is it's going to take a long time to do this. This involves extensive systems development from the ground up in a variety of areas, including design, implementation, and testing of round-based wave spawning and AI pathing, zoning systems, fast travel mechanics, door buys, wall buys, and plenty more. The Dark Aether story will continue to ramp up, and there's going to be script writing and voiceover. Basically, everything that went into the old zombies maps is going to be going into this new zombies map, but it's pretty clear that they never intended to have round-based maps in Vanguard, and so they've seen the reception. They know that Vanguard Zombies is not good. They know that nobody is playing it, nobody cares, it's awful, and they're trying to switch that up, and they're going to be switching it up at the beginning of Season 4, according to this blog post here. But Season 4, of course, is a couple months away, so if you're a Zombies fan, Vanguard's still going to suck for quite some time. But we're also going to be getting NerosCinema, but here's the problem with this. It's still going to be after Season 3. Like, we're talking several months in the future here. So Vanguard's next Zombies map, which means this is going to be the one that comes out before, like, the brand new round-based map. They're going to be remastering NerosCinema. It's going to be a full-scope Zombies map added to Call of Duty Vanguard. It's going to have all new main quests and side quests, a new area to explore. That sounds interesting. New Wonder Weapon quest, the Flogger is going to be there, electroshock defenses, so on and so forth, right? New Pack-a-Punch camos. But they say, literally right here, based on our current production schedule, we're planning to bring this map to Vanguard after Season 3 concludes. So this is the next map that's going to be coming. It's going to be coming maybe at the launch of Season 4, best case scenario, and then after that, they're eventually going to add a new round-based map to Vanguard, and by that point, we're going to be deep in, like, the alpha and the beta of Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2, or Modern Warfare 2022, whatever you want to call it. So, while this is cool, it seems a lot like too little too late, in my own personal opinion. If you're a Zombies fan, maybe you're just happy to have new content, and speaking of new content, we have new stuff coming to Black Ops Cold War. This will be happening a lot sooner as compared to this. So we have the Vargo assault rifle that's already been out. They've already remastered WMD, and now they're going to be adding another new ranged weapon as well as Jungle. Jungle is going to be returning. That, of course, was in the game files quite some time ago, but Jungle is going to be returning, a new ranged weapon, and then a new melee weapon is going to be coming to Cold War multiplayer, and then Cold War Zombies. They say in here, just to quickly summarize this, there's going to be some new content being added, no new maps, but they're going to be updating the side modes and things like that, like Outbreak, and there's going to be a new Easter egg of sorts, and it's going to be particularly interesting to those who've conquered every main quest that Black Ops Cold War has to offer. So essentially what they're saying is this new secret, you're going to want to do all the previous Easter eggs in Black Ops Cold War Zombies to really get the full impact, I suppose, of this new Easter egg. I mean, that's interesting for sure, but I have to wonder, how good is it actually going to be? And this is actually going to be coming a lot sooner than the stuff for Vanguard. So Vanguard is... they're updating stuff. It's going to be on the back burner. We're talking like Season 4 here, but pretty soon, like in the coming weeks, we're going to be getting new updates to Black Ops Cold War, which will include the new Easter egg for zombies, the brand new weapon, and all the other things. That definitely sounds pretty cool to me. This is a problem with the annual release cycle. It's a reason why I'm so happy the annual release cycle is done, for at least for right now, with Modern Warfare 2022. That game is going to be its own game for 2 straight years, no main entry title releasing for the franchise in 2023, and it's because of this, man. They push out games way too early, they're not complete, and then it takes like literally half the year, and by the time the game starts feeling remotely complete, like it should have been at launch, we're already deep into the alpha and the beta of the next game. That's obviously a massive problem, right? I hate that so much about the Call of Duty franchise. Like, the fact that Vanguard is eventually going to start feeling good and start feeling like a complete game across the board with campaign, multiplayer, and zombies, it's gonna be like 8 months after the game comes out. Like, the game is gonna be, all the interest is gonna be gone. I know for me personally, I've lost so much interest in Vanguard. Like, I still haven't gone back to even start working on the atomic ammo. I said I might with my previous video. I haven't got back on because I'm so burnt out and just bored of the game, and I just can't wait for the next game at this point because it's been such a travesty what they've done with Vanguard. I know that sucks for the individuals that work on the game and put their passion and effort into the franchise, but it's the truth, at least in my opinion. Of course, a lot of you guys are definitely going to agree in the comments. It sucks how much Vanguard has sucked, for lack of a better phrase. I know it's not exactly the most eloquent way to put it, but that's how I feel. The game itself had a lot of potential at launch. It had tons and tons of problems, and then it just never got better. It never got better, and everyone knows this, right? When a new game comes out, regardless of how many bugs or problems the game has, when a new game comes out, it's super fun. It's interesting. There's new content. You can almost look past the bugs and problems, right? You grind the game. You love the game. That's when you make your first impression. First impressions are obviously very important. And the first impression of Vanguard was, for me, it was a game that I think had a really good core system, like a core gameplay foundation I thought was good. But all the bugs, all the problems, the lack of content updates, lack of transparency from the developers, I mean, just lack of everything. We had to play that broken, shitty version of the game for so long, all throughout Season 1, that by the time Season 2 came out, dude, I'm level 9 in Season 2. How long Season 2 been out? I have no interest in playing anymore. I burnt myself out on the shittier version of the game that they launched with. And yes, the game objectively is better now. But I've seen everything at this point. You know, all my guns are max level. You know, I've got most of the camos in the game. I've used all the kill streaks. You know, I put in all this time and effort into the shitty version of the game, the first impression. And now that the game's better, sure, I could go back and start grinding it, but it's not going to have that same feeling as when the game first comes out. And also, I know for a fact everything I'm doing is pointless because the next COD is pretty much right around the corner at this point, and everything I do in Vanguard is completely pointless. You know, I might as well just save up my COD energy, quote unquote, for when the next game comes out and put all my time and effort into that, knowing going into it that's going to be a 2-year game. And the things I do will actually matter within that game. But I don't know, guys. Definitely pretty interesting that Vanguard Zombies is going to be getting these updates after Season 4. Several months in the future, but at least they're letting us know it's coming. I suppose something is better than nothing. And then Black Ops Cold War actually getting some interesting content updates as well. But guys, that is all for this short little video here today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider leaving a like. Leave your thoughts and feedback on this down there in the comment section below. I want to know. Inquiring minds need to know. What do you think about Vanguard right now? Are you still playing the game? Are you still enjoying the game? If you're not playing Vanguard, why not? And what else are you playing? Leave your thoughts and feedback and all that down there in the comments. Thank you all so much for listening, and I have a lot more videos planned for this week, so stay tuned for that. But until then, hope you guys all enjoyed. Once again, thank you so much for listening, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.